Hi everyone, I'm Professor Peter, and I have an item, actually an urgent item. So today I'm going to minimize the video editing to save the time, and I'm going to talk about the COVID vaccine, which was announced on I think Monday, this week Monday. The the company Pfizer announced that their COVID vaccine is 90% effective. So I want to talk about it. Well, basically, I really want to see good news like this because for a couple of months, almost 1 year, we are suffering from this COVID pandemic. So I really want to see that some company make vaccine or cure for COVID-19. However, in this article, I kind of doubt a little bit. All right, so I completely trust the article as well as the report by the company Pfizer. However, this 90 effective. Well, let's see the details. In the article, we have a lot of numbers. The most important numbers are 94 infections. The total is 44K people, and the vaccine is 90% effective. Okay, the detail is they tested actually 44,000 people. They split them into two groups, 22K, 22K. In the first group, they injected the real vaccine, their vaccine. And for the other group, they gave them a fake vaccine as a control group. All right, so we do that in the scientific or medical experiments, right? All right. So and then after that, they wait a couple of months, and recently they found out that there were 94 infections out of these 44,000 people. Okay, they look into the details of these 94 infected people. Okay, COVID case out of 94 COVID case. These 94 infected people were reported, and they look into the details. And I think that inside 94, they have some group of people who got the real vaccine. The other people got the fake vaccine, right? And the company Pfizer looked at the details of these numbers, and their conclusion is the vaccine was 90% effective. Okay? Well, the biggest issue that I see here is that they didn't provide the numbers, the detailed numbers. How many people, how many infected people got the real vaccine, got the fake vaccine? They didn't disclose that number. They just concluded that the vaccine is 90% effective. All right? Well, some articles says because of, based on these numbers, they kind of, guess the number, like out of 94 infections, 10% is about 9 people, right? So about 9 people got the COVID-19 even though they got the vaccine a couple of months ago. Okay, that is completely, the article's conjecture because we don't know, because the Pfizer didn't say anything about it. Okay, I doubt it a little bit because this 90% means it is the probability. Statistics and probability are always confusing. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something. So this is a very simple computer simulation for this situation. Okay, even if you don't know the computer programming, it's okay. It is just 3 lines. I can explain what it is. All right, so the first line, we are generating, let's say, 10,000 numbers. These numbers are drawn from 1 to 100. Okay, it can be 1 or 2 or blah 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 100. Okay, so each number has exactly same chance of drawing. That means each number 1 2 3 4 has 100th chance. Okay, we're gonna draw those numbers how many times here? 10,000 times. Okay, and then we will look at, we are going to count the number of this condition smaller than, well, let's play with the 5. Yeah. So 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. The number range is from 1 to 100, but we're going to focus on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 5%, right? So 5%. Then out of 10,000 cases, you're going to have a 5% of that which meet this criteria. Is that right? 5% of 10,000 is, what's that? 500, right? So let's see. If you run this, yeah, 511, it's okay. Yeah, exactly 500 sometimes, but it's very low. Yeah, about 500. Yeah, a little bit larger, yeah, something like that. Yeah, a little bit slow, as you see here. So that means 5% is correct, but if you apply that percentage or probability to some event, then some specific cases that you get will not be exactly the same number that you can target. That's a kind of a beauty of probability and statistics, right? Okay, well, with this testing, you see 500 something or 400 something, right? So even if you do this many times, you will see 500 something, 400 something. That's it. It's not going to be 600, 700 or 200, 100 or something. It is about 500. Okay. Now, if you have fewer cases, the story will be changed. Look at this. We're going to use only 100 cases. Okay? And still, we're going to count the number of these cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still, 5% out of 100, right? But we're going to look at the 100 cases only. Our expectation is we're going to have 5 cases, right? But if you simulate this situation, sometimes you have 7 cases. Sometimes you have exactly 5 cases. sometimes 7 again, 6 sometimes, 5, 13. It's very large, right? Okay, so now we can talk about this number. Even though our expectation was 5 because we are simulating probability 5%, you got 13 cases out of 100. What does that mean? It looks like 13 percentage. It's way different, right? Okay, so that's one thing. And also, let's raise 10%. Okay, 10% out of 100 cases, it should be around 10, right? So 8, 9, 11, yeah, reasonable, just plus minus 1 or 2. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, oops. Just I just click how many times? Less than 10 times or 15 times, but we got 18, right? 18 cases out of 100, even though the probability is just 10%. It's surprising, right? Now, let's connect this case, this simulation with the recent COVID-19 vaccine report. Okay, all right. So, if the report by the company is correct, well, let's assume that it is correct. I trust them. It should be correct. Okay, so 90% 90% effective means 10% not effective, right? So, in other words, out of 94 cases, you have some cases from vaccine, some cases from fake vaccine, right? Obviously, I think, yeah, it is sure that the number of infection from fake vaccine is higher, and the other case is lower, right? But we don't know actual difference between them because they didn't say anything about these numbers. Only 90%. Okay? So then 90% means, well, in this case, simple calculation gives you some number like 10% of 94 cases, 90% of 94 cases. We can do the math, right? So now, with that, we can guess that about 10 cases out of 94 cases come from the real vaccine. Is that right? So 10 cases or 9 cases, that case comes from real vaccine. The other 85 or 84 come from fake vaccine. Make sense? Yeah. However, interestingly, the company didn't say those numbers. Rather, they put 90%. I doubt a little bit. If they got really 9% and 9 people from real vaccine and 85 people from fake vaccine, then it is clear, right? They can say that, but they didn't show that, and then they just say 90%, and the total is just 94. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. Let's look at the number 18. Using this pure simulation, we apply the 10%, right? That means, let's say this 10% is non-effective percentage. Then effective percentage is 90, right? In that case, out of 100 cases, it's very similar to 94 cases, right? Out of 100 cases, we can get 18 cases. It looks like 18%, but it's not. It's from 10%, right? So my doubt is that if, just hypothetical, what if they cover this number, rather they report the 90% number to get a better position. Yeah, this is just one potential, scenario. I don't think this is true. However, the mathematics shows some possible cases. Okay, so let's have some hypothesis like this. If you have 100 cases and you have 18 bad cases, then that means good case is only 82%, right? But in some way, if you can, if you can say that good case is 90%, not 82 cases out of 100, rather, if you can say 90% good cases without revealing the detailed case number of cases, then it's going to be better, right? In many situations, right? So that's why I really want to see specific number. How many people in that 94 cases, how many people got the real vaccine and got the fake vaccine? Okay, so with that we can have a better understanding what this new vaccine means. Okay, all right, so that's one thing. Another thing,